Heidi, would you go next, please?
Hello, I'm Heidi. My husband and I, we own Generation Doors and Docks. My husband is the veteran of our group. Family owned, operated. We service all of Arizona. We specialize in commercial and residential overhead doors. And then the docks part of our name is loading docks. So any loading dock equipment for businesses. Yeah, we facilitate that. And there's a lot of other things that we do. You just have to ask if it's needed. Um, I don't know that I've had a weird job. I've had lots of jobs. I too have always done stuff, but my first quote job was mowing yards at I don't know, I started that at like 10 or 11, uh, all the way to like bagging ice for a convenience store until I could work. So I've always also been an automotive. So that's us. I don't think I forgot anything.
Thank you so much. Brian, would you go next, please?
Be happy to. Hello, everybody. I am Brian Walishin, owner operator of Brian the Computer Wizard, and a 2026 nominee for the Better Business Bureau Torch Award for Ethics. Got to put that in there. I do PC support and service, upgrades, data transfers, virus removals. Make sure your machine's happy, healthy, that you have uptime and not downtime. Make sure that everything is ready, that we try to anticipate what's coming up by knowing your setup and what things are going to age out over time. Also, I do website design, website upgrades, website security, SEO. I make sure your website functions well, looks good. And then behind the scenes, the part that the public can't see, I make sure that your security is working right, that you're getting right updates, you're not using security prone trouble plugins for your website, that things are the way they should be. There's a lot of garbage out there and you got to be careful. As to weirdest job, I don't know if it's weird. People might say it was, but it's unusual to say the least. For 10 years, I taught special ed. And in the summer, I would pick up a second job sometimes. My first summer, one of my friends in Lions Club that I'm a member of is a funeral director. So I spent a summer working as an assistant to the director at a mortuary. I did not work in the back. I did not prepare the bodies. I helped out with the cards and the flowers and the viewings and moved some people in and out sometimes. But it was not a bad job. You were helping people and nobody ever complained. The clients were very quiet. So that's my most unusual job. So I'm here to help you, and your computer will be fixed so quick you'll think it was magic.
Very good. Thank you so much for being here. Mike, would you go next, please?
All right, Mike Koenig. I am with Morris Pools. I recently joined them. Actually, I'm taking over sales for them. I had my own pool company for a while before and helping out another company now. Morris Pools, we specialize in super luxury pools, kind of resort style, lots of perimeter overflow, infinity edge. We do a lot of work in Scottsdale and Paradise Valley, putting pools on the sides of mountains. So it's pretty exciting. It's pretty neat opportunity for me. Just going to a whole different level. Our average new pool, they're probably between $250,000 and $400,000 for the pools we're doing on our new pools. We also do remodels and things under 100, but a lot of our new projects are on houses that are $15 million. One we're actually about to break ground on. It's 3 acres in Gilbert, and every single inch is going to be landscaped between tennis courts, basketball courts, 95,000 gallon pool, stuff like that. So it's pretty wild. It's fun. I'm pretty excited about it. Weirdest job I've ever had. I've had some nasty jobs with my own company. A couple remodels I've done in the past. One of them sat full with no equipment running for 2 years here in Arizona. It was disgusting. I pretty much needed a hazmat suit to. It took me 3 days to empty the pool because I had to empty it halfway, refill it, muck it up, empty again. So that was not weird, but nasty. And I could smell that for weeks after it was over. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for joining Go Local Arizona and for being here today. Ashley, would you go next, please?
Hi, I'm Ashley White. I'm the owner of White Phoenix Bookkeeping. I provide bookkeeping services for small business owners across the United States, and I work remotely from Santan Valley, Arizona. Um, I don't know, I haven't really had, I guess, a weird job. I used to work in the meat department at a grocery store, and I also used to be the dairy clerk and used to have to unload and break down all of the pallets of milk. And being 5'3" and at the time like 112 pounds was yeah, it was rough, but I got it done. um I don't know, that was probably about the weirdest. I used to be a preschool teacher, so not very weird.
All right, great to see you again.
Thanks for
Linda,
having
would you go next, please?
Everyone, I'm Linda with Jerry's Mobile Auto Maintenance. My husband is actually out in the field right now. We bring the mobile auto service to you. We are located in Peoria, but we service the West Valley. And the weirdest job I had was, it was only like 3 weeks out of the year because I worked in a grocery store and I had to be in charge of the strawberries. So I had to go through all the strawberries and put them into the little baskets. So my hands were always red for like 3 weeks.
That's very unique. I like that. Nikki, would you go next, please?
Hey guys. I just got a pop-up. Okay, sorry. Hi, I'm Nikki Walden with Balanced Holistic Nutrition. I actually work with Andy Coffey. She's the founder, and I'm a nutritionist on our team. So we're a group of board certified licensed nutritionists. We focus on personalized nutrition and lifestyle support. So working with people's current habits and their lifestyle and their specific issues, and not just giving generalized plans or handouts and saying good luck. We are also in network with most commercial health insurance plans, and we work with patients both in Anthem, Arizona, and also we do telehealth. And I do exclusively do telehealth. The weirdest job I ever had was my first job in high school. I was a telemarketer. I worked for Mark Opinion Research, and I would drive to my job after school a few days a week. It was just whatever. It was a slack off high school job, and I would have to call people and bug them during their dinner time to ask them if they wanted to talk about their favorite orange juice or whatever their favorite snacks were. So it was not fun. I was there for like, I think 8 or 9 months. And then I was like, I got tired of getting hung up on. So yeah,
Outstanding. Well, thank you for being here today.
thank you.
Joe, would you go next, please?
Joe LaFountain, work for Farm Bureau Financial Services as a insurance agent. I gotta get this off my screen here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. There, got that screen. The Phoenix area we cover, I really look in the Levine area. I live out of Gilbert, but my office is out of Glendale. So in between those areas is my area. So a unique job that I had, I was actually a security guard for security duty for an NBA player that come to a event for school one year back in my early 20s. So that was kind of neat to be able to surround Dikembe Mutombo from all the kids from bum rushing him. So
Very good. So Joe, before I started my first business, I worked for Arizona Farm Bureau out of that office in Gilbert. We need to connect sometime about that.
okay, awesome.
Yeah. Oop, my shirt just fell down. Oh, that was weird.
I
right.
just started in November, so
Oh, very good. All right. Okay, looks like she's not there. All right. Yossi, would you go next, please?
Hey everyone, my name is Yossi Altman. I am with Solar Payments. We provide payment solutions personalized to your business, PCI compliance, ACH payments, an app on your phone to accept payments. We just rolled out a new feature with chargeback management. A lot of businesses are really liking. So anything and everything with payments, we set up and service you. Servicing the whole state of Arizona and beyond. Weirdest job. I don't know if this is so weird, but one of my first jobs was delivering electric hospital beds to patients' homes, setting them up, getting them prepped. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming back. Al, would you go next, please?
I'd be glad to. I'm Al with Estrella Publishing. We are West Valley's premier hyperlocal community magazines. So if you live anywhere in the West Valley, you probably have seen one or numerous of our publications. They go to Estrella Mountain Ranch, Pebble Creek, Palm Valley, Litchfield Park, Verrado, Vistancia, Trilogy, Sterling Grove, Portobello, Marley Park. So we print 60,000 magazines across these 9 communities every month. They're mailed directly to homes and businesses in each of those respective communities, reaching over 150,000 residents and readership. So if you're looking to grow your business and you really are looking to increase your visibility, give us a shout. We'd love to help you. We've helped thousands of companies, from startups to existing veteran companies. So let us know and we'll be glad to work with you. Weirdest company is a tough one because I've worked with dozens. I've had dozens of jobs when I was a kid, but I'll have to tell you one of the craziest ones. If you've ever seen that movie Boiler Point, I worked at that company and it was absolutely insane trading room. It was just ridiculous like the movie had. And once I figured out what was going on, I got out of there real quick.
Like stock trading or what kind of trading?
Yeah, the Boiler Room with
Boiler Room.
yeah, Boiler Room, Ben Affleck, Nikki Cat, Scott Can. It was absolutely ridiculous. And I got out of that place probably 3 weeks in. I said, no way, I'm out.
Very
These,
nice.
these guys were crazy.
All right. If everyone would put a smile on your face, Al, would you mind doing a screenshot for us?
Yep.
Al does a screenshot that we can share about the Zoom meeting today. And as soon as he's ready, maybe we'll give a little wave as well. Get your logos up.
All right, you ready? On the count of 3, give it a shot.
Everybody wave.
1, 2, 3. All right, there you go. We're
Very
good.
nice, April, holding up your logo there. All right, and speaking of April, you're right up the road from me, I think. Why don't you go next? This is your first time. Thank you for being here.
Hi, it's good to be here. I'm April. I own Sheds AZ. I work out of my Morristown location 6 days a week. We service all of Arizona. We offer portable buildings, ADUs, tiny homes, steel structures, carports, RV covers. We are locally owned, locally built, Arizona-based company. We're not part of any of those national chains that are out there. And I would say the most unique job I ever had was coaching competitive cheer. A bunch of teenagers and hormones and emotions is definitely an interesting job.
Very good. Well, good to see you here. Hope you come back.
I
Nathan,
plan on it.
would you go next, please? He's a brand new member of Go Local Arizona.
Are you talking about me? Okay,
Yes,
cool. Yeah,
sir.
perfect. Hey, everybody. My name is Nathan Martin, and I am the owner of Eugene Networks. We are, I have a list. We do a lot for businesses. We're basically IT for businesses, but I'm going to read over here basically so I don't miss anything, so you guys know. So we focus on cybersecurity and business IT services for businesses, small businesses. Most of the time ranging, we do help businesses that 1 or 2 employees, but usually between 5 employees and about 300 employees is our typical businesses we serve. We're basically an entire IT support team. We do cybersecurity, business IT, Office 365, Google Workspace, email setups, and security, most important security. Logging things with SIEM. You guys probably hear that buzzword. It's event logs being piped into a security operations team that kind of monitors those for anomalous behavior. Like, uh-oh, someone just opened 300 files in 2 minutes. That's not normal. What happened there? Things like that. Things that can happen in the background of your computer you don't know, or your email. Did a new inbox rule get created? All those things get looked at to see if there's potential issues. We catch things like business email compromise, backend infections, data exfiltration, people trying to offload data off your network, things like that. All the things that as small businesses we worry about that we're like, I just hope it's not happening to me. We put the tools in place to stop that. So phone systems. We also are like complete help desk. We have software on your computer. You can click a little thing on your computer and put in a ticket. We know what company you're from, what computer you're on. We could pop up and chat with you, take over, walk you through whatever you need to take. So we do a lot, but basically IT for small businesses. So we do the greater Phoenix area. I live out in Gilbert. My main business is in Lane County, Oregon. I moved here about 2 years ago. I needed some sunshine in my life. I lived there for 21 years. So it was a lot of rainy. I love the Pacific Northwest, but sunshine in Arizona is amazing. I worked a lot of weird jobs, kind of like most of us do. The first job I really remember was my grandpa working his kid on his farm. And the weirdest thing was he would strategically pay us to help him pick up tin cans off the side of the road. We would literally do it all weekend long. And at the end of it, we'd get a candy bar and a soda. So that was the payment, but it was, and as a kid, I loved it. But now as an adult, I'm like, man, he made a killing off of us.
Yeah.
So,
Well, when you've worked for nothing like you did there, you definitely learn how to work and you learn to appreciate it when you finally get paid. So, all right. Thanks for being here. Lizette, would you go next, please?
Hi, my name is Lizette. I'm with Lizette's Travel. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. So my husband and I work together. We've been in business for 10 years now. We are travel agents. So a lot of you sound like you might need a getaway. We do everything from, staycations to Europe to charter groups. We do it all. And I can work from anywhere, which I love. I can, as long as I have Wi-Fi, I log in and I can book your travel for you. Worked many times from cruise ships. I can also teach anybody that has a passion for travel to become a travel agent too. So I'm in both businesses. And the weirdest job I have ever had is I was a beer hawker for PIR during their season. It's their season right now. My sister and I used to get those beers, open them up, put them in the ice, and sell them to the beer hawkers out there, and made great tips. That was a great time. So that was my
Very
words.
nice.
Nice to meet you all.
Popcorn, peanut, Bud Light. That's fun. All right. Thank you for joining us. Brenda, would you go next, please?
Oh, hi, everybody. My name is Brenda Bunch with Guiding Hands Senior Solutions and Oasis Senior Advisors. I help seniors and their families navigate senior services. It could be home care, it could be independent living, assisted living, memory care. Basically, I'm there to guide seniors and their families through health decisions and ensure that they're safe in their home. I've also just recently partnered with the Scottsdale Fire Department in their Home Safe Home program. So now I have the ability to go into homes as a volunteer firefighter and do an assessment on their home and make sure that they have all the safety needs in the home. I can also help them with managing their medical condition, looking at the burden of care, quality of life. There's several different areas that we're looking at, and it's all backed by about 25 years of research in the assessment. And my area is North Valley and Scottsdale, with a few areas in North Mesa, but I can help anybody valley-wide. It's just whether or not I use another associate that in the Oasis world would own that area. And the strangest job, it's not really strange, it was fun. I was the group coordinator for Speedway Raceway, which was a go-kart track, and I did a lot of planning team events and running that.
Very good. This is so important. If you guys haven't figured out a plan for your parents yet, definitely think about it, because we just went through this in our family, and it's so true that when you're a kid, your parents take care of you. When they turn in their 80s, you start to take care of them, and you better be ready for it.
Absolutely.
I wish I'd have met you 3 years ago, but thank you. That's such a great service. Thank you for being here. Alan, sir, would you go next? Alan Turner.
Sir, glad to be here today. Alan Turner with Firefly, and we do lighting, like the trim lighting that you see in a lot of people's homes now with holiday lighting and all year-round lighting. We also do bistro lighting. We do misting systems, and this is all commercial and residential. We also do solar, commercial and residential, and we do the solar battery backups like the Tesla walls or the Tesla power bank. So do it all over the valley. We're one of the top solar installers in the area. And right now we're running some pretty good specials. Like right now we have a special if you do the trim lighting on your house, we'll do the bistro lighting for free. So it's a pretty good deal going on right now. But anyways, I think the strangest job I've ever had was I used to be the repo man for a auto finance company many years ago when I was younger. So basically, I was the guy that I didn't drive the truck. I was just the guy that made the call whether or not we were going to go pick it up. So a lot of interesting stories that come along with that. But anyways, yeah, that's me, Firefly Lights.
Very good. Thanks for being here. Thank you for joining Go Local Arizona. We've got a plumbing company here, a garage door company. I hope you maybe try to interact with them. Heidi and Jessica. Mike is another company with his pool company, might be interested in connecting. So now I've lost where I'm at. Oh, okay. Mara Gem, did I say that correctly?
So I'm mute. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So hi everyone. My name is Mary Jem. I'm the owner of Bukura Professional Bookkeeping Service here in Glendale. I just opened my business back in May, and actually I just quit my full-time job last December. So now I'm focusing on doing a full-time on bookkeeping. So I help local business owners clean up, catch up, and stay organized in their on their books so they can actually understand their numbers and make better decisions without stress. I focus on QuickBooks Online. My goal is to actually support businesses in our community by giving them clear financial reports and peace of mind so they can focus on what they do best. And I don't know if I have a weird job, but I tried to be a business owner since I was in maybe elementary and high school. I tried to bake goods and just sell about anything to my sister, my brother, my neighbors, and to the community. So I think that was weird.
Well, that's awesome. Now you've done it. So that's congratulations.
Thank you.
Brett Quick, would you go next, please?
Hey, I'm Brett Quick. Own a farmers agency down in here, downtown Gilbert. Do everything personal lines, auto, home, life, umbrella, do commercial, have multiple carriers, not just farmers. So not just stuck with one carrier, shop around, find better rates. I service the entire state of Arizona, and here in the next few months, we'll be reaching out, probably moving up, getting Las Vegas, Nevada area, and maybe Utah as well. And hoping maybe at the end of 2026, maybe beginning of 27, opening another office in the west side. And weirdest job I've ever done. It's tough. I've done a few things. I was a repo man. I actually drove the truck, take people cars. No crazy stories. Point was don't get caught. So, but the weirdest job I probably had was septic tanks. Not only did I install them, but I also think it's about the weirdest thing.
You cleaned them, you said?
Yeah, pumped them out.
Oh, wow. All right. Don't forget you can put your contact information in the chat. We'll download that at the end so everybody can get a copy of it. If you want more TikTok followers or more Instagram followers or Facebook followers, you want more friends, just put it in the chat and ask for what you want, and hopefully you'll get it. Shelly, would you go next, please?
Hi, I'm Shelly Schooler. I'm owner of Magical Travel with Shelly. I like to plan people's vacations that they like to talk about for years. Whether it's Disney, it's cruises, all inclusives. I plan a lot of school trips, a lot of faith-based trips. Last year was busy with the Jubilee and everything happening in Italy. But that's what I like to do. I like to plan travel. My strangest job. Probably when I was a kid, my dad is a Marine, and so we'd be at the range a lot. The brass has to get picked up so it can be recycled and be reused. So I'd be at the end of the range picking up all the brass.
Very nice. Good memory. Troy, would you go next, please?
Yes, good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for the invite. It's my first time. What I do is I'm a referral partner for several services, essential services for residential and business services, and one of the biggest one is Vivint Home Security or Business Security. And currently, right now, we're running a special where you buy a camera, you get an indoor camera free, and 4 months of monitoring included as well. And we cover the whole state of Arizona and all 50 states. So, and I also work with other entrepreneur-minded individuals to help them as well. So, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Did you have a strange or a weird job at all, Troy?
Oh, yes. My strangest job thus far has been probably in high school when I was shoveling mud at a car wash. That's before they had the newer car washes. And so these were the old manual car washes that I used to work at.
Very good. You can see that the like basic thing of everyone is some kind of hard work in your early days. It's just so like evident when it comes to entrepreneurs. All right, Joshua, would you go next, please?
Hi, my name's Josh. I own Atlas Tutoring Services. I mostly focus on STEM topics, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Helping anyone basically 7, 8 years old up through college, from basic mathematics through upper level mathematics like pre-calc, calculus, things like that. What were the other questions you had? Sorry.
Service area or like what part of town are you in?
Oh, we live in Surprise. We mostly service the Surprise, Peoria area, but we also have clients throughout Greater Phoenix.
Very good. And then the weirdest job you've ever had?
I guess you maybe depending on your definition, you could consider my current job weird. During the day, I run a physics laboratory.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right. So I did not mention my weirdest job. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. Did we miss anybody? Thank you, Jessica, for spotlighting everyone. Does that jar you a little bit when your face gets big? Did you guys notice that? It jarred me a little bit. My weirdest job so I worked at McDonald's, which is not the weirdest job. In high school, I think it was one of the best jobs you could ever have because they teach you how to really process. Their process is amazing. It doesn't always show in the burgers, but they do have a great process. And I was a cook there for a while. But after that, for some reason, my buddy talked me into going to work at Kentucky Fried Chicken. And that was the worst 8 hours of my entire life, I think. I did not like that job at all. I worked one shift and out, and I had breading all over my body for the next 3 weeks. It was the worst. Chicken tastes amazing, but the work in there was just horrific. So real quick before we transition to the breakouts, I wanted to talk about something really quick that I always forget to talk about. But Go Local Arizona members are eligible to participate in what's called Working Advantage. And I'm going to put it in the chat right now. But it's basically a discount program for theme parks, movie tickets, attractions and shows, concerts, flights, rental cars, a whole bunch of stuff. You have to sign up and give them your email address. But I've had some people do it, and they were really happy with what the discounts were, especially for the theme parks and things like that. Some of you may already have, options like this, but this is totally free to you. You have to sign up for their emails, but you can always opt out of those. And yeah, there's a bunch of things that you can do, discount AMC tickets and such like that. So wanted to share that briefly. So for the breakouts, I'm going to put you in groups of about 4. And as soon as I do that, it will invite you to go to the group. Then we'll do that. We'll come back.